Just when I thought Coach Prime and the Buffaloes were done recruiting high schoolers, I really did. I thought they were done recruiting high schoolers. I thought they were strictly going to focus on the portal. They snagged one of the top uncommitted prospects in the entire country, a top 70 player in Drelon Miller. Let's talk about it after the bumpers. What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? My name is JeffLightsyJr. This is the Victor Formation Sports Show right here on JeffLightsy Jr. YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because I upload all the time. Now, we know that Coach Prime and the Buffaloes have been hitting the portal super hard. They've already gotten 6 commitments out of the portal. They're number 1 in 247's transfer portal ranking so far. Like, they're just hitting it out the park right now when it comes to the portal. 5 of those 6 commitments are offensive linemen. 1 is a wide receiver. But then, so knowing all of this and knowing his philosophy and how he goes about things, I just thought they were going to leave high school players alone. Like, take the ones that they already have and then just don't even worry about recruiting high schoolers. I was wrong. I was wrong because it looks as if Coach Prime and the Buffaloes are still, if you're a top prospect in high school, you can still end up at Colorado. And one of those top prospects in the country is none other than top 70 via the 247 composite, Drelon Miller, listed as an athlete. Looks like he's going to Colorado to play wide receiver. This is who he is. 6 foot, 190 pounds. 65 overall, 247's composite, consensus 4-star with a 96 grade or 94 grade, 247 out of the state of Texas. We know Coach Prime loves the kids from Florida and he loves the kids from Texas. He's from Florida himself and he lives in the state of Texas. We know those states produce some of the best college football prospects, high school football prospects in the country. And Drelon is no different. Drelon Miller. I had offers, as you see, the Prime promo was there. Offers from LSU, Miami, USC, Texas A&M with primary recruiters, meaning these teams wanted him. And when you have primary and secondary recruiters, USC, primary and secondary recruiters, LSU and Texas A&M. That means those schools want you to come play for them. You don't get primary and secondary recruiters for every single prospect. That's not how it works. Drelon was a coveted prospect. Essentially surprised some people by going to Colorado simply because, like I said, Colorado has been focusing primarily on the portal, and Colorado hadn't shown a big propensity to want to get more high school kids, more high school talent. Drelon Miller is a guy listed as an athlete, players that go both ways, that play both on offense and defense. He's probably going to primarily be a wide receiver. They want to go play for Deion Sanders because he's shown that he'll give them that chance. They're looking at what Travis Hunter's doing, and he just was an All-American. Paul Hornung Award winner, first-team All-American as an all-purpose player. Other players want to do that. That's not to say everybody has the skill set and the talent that Travis Hunter has, but if you think you have something of that, or you think that you can contribute on both offense and defense, and you have the skill set and the talent to possibly contribute on both sides of the ball, well, they've shown that they're gonna give you that opportunity, and Drelon Miller looks like he wants to try to take advantage of that. Like I said, because of the heavy involvement in the portal, I didn't know what they do with high schoolers. Also, they have high schoolers or guys that were freshmen that are coming back for year 2. Amarian Miller, Adam Hopkins. How will they look in year 2? Adam Hopkins is a guy that played both sides of the ball, was a 4-star recruit. Will they be able to utilize him at corner? Will they try to see what he looks like at wide receiver? Amarian Miller was a freshman that had the breakout game against USC, 196 receiving yards. Didn't really do much after that. You have 196 against USC and don't really get your name called after that. Will he be able to elevate his game? And also, what does Shedeur, Travis, and those guys look in year 1 back into the Big 12 and in year 2 at Colorado to try to propel and bump up that draft stock. I told you guys I think they'll have a very successful year back in the Big 12. I just don't think the Big 12 teams match up well with what Colorado will talent-wise will be able to bring to that conference. Don't see Baylor and TCU and Texas Tech and Kansas State and those schools matching Iowa State, matching up well against what Coach Deion Sanders will be able to put out on that field as far as a product and a talent standpoint. They will still have to be coached up, but talent acquisition is something that Colorado won't have issues with. They will have to coach those guys up, but I do think they will have just too much talent for the rest of those teams in the Big 12. And that's why I think they'll have a very successful year. We will just have to wait and see how all of that plays out on the actual field. But getting players like Drelon Miller, 4-star kid, top 70 kid, top 65 kid, that type of stuff helps. And it helps drastically. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Drelon Miller, 4-star athlete, 4-star wide receiver, is headed to Boulder to play for Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes. My name is JeffLightsyJr. This is the Victor Formation Sports Show right here on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. You can follow me on Instagram and X at JLightsy7. That is on Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7. I think this also means, too, I forgot to bring this up. This also means whoever they have is going to be calling plays. We know Sean Lewis has moved on. He's now the head coach of San Diego State. It's reassuring to see an offensive commit come through, because that means the play calling, the play style is still very conducive to wide receivers. And that's gonna help you bring in some talented wide receivers. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I will hit that thumbs up button before you get out of here. And I will see you next time. Peace.